What are those sacrifices that you've had to make and how have they affected you?
I mean, it's uncomfortable to go against the grain. As much as one likes to sit here and be like, oh, you know, like I'm a person that goes against the grain. It's a lot of voices that you're up against. So you're going up against a lot of experts, or you're going right? You're going up against a lot of experienced people. You're going against a lot of people that have a different opinion. These situations of sacrifice, to me, are a privilege, because we, in the first world country, we live in a society whereby we have the privilege to sacrifice things in order to obtain certain things. But we understand, you know, you're talking about manifestation, that if we put one seed in, right, and we sow one seed, the reward isn't one seed, right? You get an apple tree that yields thousands of seed and massive fruit. So when I perceive sacrifice, I don't perceive it as a negative thing or as a sorrowful thing or as a, you know, my family doesn't support me, or my friends don't support me, or my coworkers laugh at me. I see it as a necessary ingredient to live the life that you want. Leonardo da Vinci famously said, to develop a complete mind, study the art of science and study the science of art. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. To understand that suffering, sacrifice, connects to everything else, that it is an equation to success. You accept it as a necessary ingredient to get to the top. Why? Because most people are not willing to do it. Most people are not willing to put in the extra mile. Most people are not willing to put in the extra necessary labor. They're not willing to invest in themselves. They're not willing to go through the sacrifice or the potential loss. But when it's all said and done, you and I are gonna end up in the same place. We're gonna end up in the grave. So how risky is life? It's super risky. We're gonna die, right? That's the end game. So what is there truly to lose? Nothing. You just realize that it's part of the equation. And when you understand that everything connects to everything else, you begin to develop a complete mind.
So listen, here's the deal. On the second week of May, I will be pulling back the curtains and showing you guys specifically how I've been able to capitalize on this digital gold rush. If you want to finally change, and you want to finally stop being a consumer scrolling on the internet, and you want the digital gold rush to not only work for the big companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon, but for this digital gold rush to begin working for you, comment below Gold Rush, and I will invite you to an exclusive event and showing you guys exactly how I've been able to become a multimillionaire in my 20s.